and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another accessibility tale. So in the last few videos, I talked about a few different sports that I have played over the years. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the most recent sport that I've played, which is wheelchair hockey. So I started playing wheelchair hockey when I was actually at summer camp, and I'll post a link to that video above here where I actually talk about my experience going to summer camp when I was a kid. When I was younger, I actually started playing wheelchair hockey while I was at the summer camp for individuals with muscular dystrophy. Basically, there are a lot of camp counselors there that also use wheelchairs, so they taught a lot of the younger campers how to play these adaptive sports, and one of those sports was wheelchair hockey. So when I was at camp, we played wheelchair hockey in our power wheelchairs. So I know that there is another type of hockey that is ice hockey, where they have adaptive monoskis, I believe they're called. But that's not this type of hockey. This type of hockey, it's wheelchair hockey, so power wheelchair hockey. And so all the players either use power wheelchairs or they use manual chairs. And usually we would play on either a basketball court, or sometimes we would play on an actual ice hockey rink. But it would depend on the game, the type of rink that was available, and scheduling and all that stuff. But when I first started learning how to play hockey, we played on a basketball court. It was an outdoor basketball court, and it was at summer camp. So there were different types of sticks that individuals could use. They could either use a regular hockey stick, or they could adapt the hockey stick so that it would suit their needs. There are actually various types of adaptations players are allowed to make to their hockey sticks so that they can play. The actual Wheelchair Hockey League, which is located in Michigan, they allow players to start playing in the league when they turn 10 years old. So I started playing in the Wheelchair Hockey League when I was 10, and teams were comprised of players that were 10 years old up to whatever age wanted to play. There was no age limit. There was just an age minimum requirement. So when I first joined the league, I had to go to, I guess what you would call tryouts. Essentially, once you went, you just had to demonstrate that you were able to physically play the game and that you could understand and comprehend the rules and the regulations of the league, so that they knew that you could play safely with the rest of the players. When I was 10, I had to go to this tryout session, and it was more like a practice session, honestly. So I went to that, and when I first rolled into the gymnasium, there were a bunch of players just like speeding around on this basketball court. They were going so fast in their wheelchairs and just speeding around each other and hitting the balls back and forth and with the hockey sticks, and it looked so fun. I was so excited to start playing this game because I had loved sports, all my life basically, so I was just so excited to finally play a more competitive sport, and this looked so exciting. But after about 10 minutes of watching the players just zoom around on the court, this one guy, he was using a manual chair, and he went and rolled really fast around the back of the goal. And as he was coming around the far side of the goal, his chair flipped. And he was actually thrown out of his chair. And everyone just started laughing. And I was like, why is everyone laughing? I don't understand. I was scared that something happened to this guy. And then this guy, he just sits up off the ground, and he just says in a really monotone voice, "I have fallen and I can't get up." And everyone just started dying. And I'm just like, why is everyone laughing so hard? This guy just fell out of his chair and he can't get out off the ground. And I was so worried. I mean, granted, my experience at this point of physical disability was just related to muscular dystrophy. So I mean, I was 10. I didn't have any experience really with people who were paraplegics or had other types of physical disabilities. I was like really worried that this guy was hurt. And then his buddy from like down the court just like yells at him jokingly. And it's just like, dude, get your butt off the ground and get back in your chair and stop being so dramatic. And then the guy's like, fine. And then it's just like, they just laugh it off. And this guy just like grabs his chair and pulls himself back into his wheelchair and puts a seatbelt on. And then they just start playing. And I guess for some reason, that moment is just ingrained in my memory. It basically taught me to not allow my disability to stop me from achieving my goals, and that there was a lot that I could do in my life that I wasn't maybe aware of at the time, and just see what my actual physical limitations were. I was really looking forward to playing this sport, and I'm so glad that I participated in wheelchair hockey, and it really helped me just like learn about my own body, my own limitations, my own physical disability, and just everything else. So sports are very important. So basically after the first tryout / practice session, I was assigned to a team. And after that, we played a game every weekend. And then we had playoffs at the end of the season. At the end of the season. I would say that wheelchair hockey is probably my favorite adaptive sport, at least out of the other sports that I have played over the years. And if you live in the Midwest area of the United States, the Wheelchair Hockey League is located in Michigan, but I believe they have expanded since I played. I will leave a link in the description down below if you want to check it out. They have locations in Michigan and I believe Wisconsin and Illinois, and a little bit in Canada. I definitely recommend checking them out, reaching out to them, and seeing if you can join the league and possibly get involved as either a player or volunteer as a referee. All right, well, that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that little bell button down below to receive a notification the next time I upload a video. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to thank all my subscribers. I am on my way to 500, which was my goal for the end of the year. So please spread the word so that we can reach our goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye. You're so cute. And that's as well. Yay! Good boy. Just like various different types of adaptive sports. Every elevator from the